Turn down my scanner. Hello. Okay, let me turn my scanner down. How is everybody? Look at my hair, it's a mess. I know I got that other scrunchie here that's tighter. Hold on a second. Do 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 do. All right. Hello, Kat. Kat, I have you down. If you look on the description, I think you are like third. I think you're third or fourth. I forget. I can't go back on the thing, but if you look in the description, you'll see what number you are. And then I don't have your question, so when I call your name, you have to type your question. All right, honey bun? So I'm a few minutes late. Hi, Shelly. Yeah, everything's good here. I came home, I started the laundry. I took Buttons out. I gave her treat. I had to play with her toys with her for a minute. I took my shower really fast. So I'm clean for tomorrow. And got my sweats and tank on. And now I'm good to go. I got my coffee made. So I poured it in my old Wawa cup that I had from yesterday. And I rinse it out and I save it because it's easier to take it to work that way. I have regular travel mugs, but they don't fit in my car holder too good, so I don't even bother. Anyway, all's good, Shelly. Thank God, all's good. I was talking to, my other daughter, BEBE, and she seems to think that somebody's going to still come here. I'm not answering the door. And it's funny because roughly, I don't know, 20 minutes or so after that happened, right around the corner at Holiday Ice Cream, which is a place they like to go, there was an assault victim. So with his temper being bad right now and his nerves being shot, if anybody said anything to him or did anything, then he'd probably be in trouble right now. Yeah, I won't. Little Buttons. Yes, where is she? She's sleeping under the table. I don't know if you can see her. Could you see her? Did you see her? Oh. I forgot to put my Ring camera out front. Hold on one second.
Motion detected at front door.
Okie dokie. Alright. I wanted to put my Ring camera. I had to charge it because it's not solar. So I had to charge it. So I wanted to put my Ring camera up. What's the matter, Buttons? There's nothing there. What are you looking at? Ugh, shoot. What's wrong, girl? What's wrong? Somebody there? Somebody there? What you waiting for? Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Oh boy. Hope nobody's there. You there, Shelly? You there, Shelly? Don't say this phone is frozen again. Come on, are you there? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, thank you. Did you see Buttons looking at the door, staring at the door? Did you see her, Shelly? Yeah, did you see me show you Buttons? Did you see me with Buttons on the video? She's still doing it. What's wrong? It's okay. It's okay. Huh. Making me nervous as a cat. Whew. Alright. Alright, so Shelly, look at my description. Can you put a list up for me? I put a list. I already put down that I did Jelly and I did you. BB should be first. Is BB here? Where's BB? Okay. BB's first. She'll be on in 1 second. Please hit the like button if you've come in. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Yeah, she's a good dog. Hey, BB. Okay, hit the like button, you guys. If you came in the room, hit the like button. Thank you, BB. You got to type your first question, your question, BB. I showed Buttons on the video. She was sitting, staring at the door. Now she's laid down. She's laying down now, thank God. All right. So, Shelly, oh, you got the list, Shelly? Good, thank you. So, Jelly has Jelly, I answered you private. Shelly, I answered you private. Anything that comes out is not a question. That's a reading. I need a question. I need a question. Tracy H. I need a question. Not a like a prediction for the month. That's, I mean, that a question is one thing. So I don't want to give you one thing for the month and that's your answer. So a question, a direct question. All right. You want to know if somebody's riding past your house? Do you want to know if somebody's planning on contacting you? Do you want to know if somebody's going to reach out? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Do you want to know if they're coming back? Do you want to know if it'll work? What do you want to know? Okay. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you, Jelly. Coming from you, that is a compliment. Thank you, Jelly. Okay, BB. Yeah, you are correct. The card I pulled says yes, and it talks about he's hoping for a new beginning. And also, he wants to start something physically. And it says it right on this card. This is the Ace of Wands. He's looking for a new beginning. He wants to bring good news to you, like hoping that that's going to make you want to see him or talk to him. He's going to tell you something about a job, or he wants to talk to you something about getting a job. It's like he wants to try to find a new passion. He's going to accept the challenge that you're going to give him. He thinks that you're going to tell him, no, because you do this and this and this, and you haven't done this and this and this. And he's going to take that as a challenge, like, I will. I plan on it. This is what I'm trying to do. I can't do it without you, that kind of thing. So yes, he definitely is going to communicate, definitely going to reach out. You're definitely going to hear from him one way or the other soon. I recommend that you don't block him on all aspects because of the fact that see where he's at. Just see where he goes with things. See to prove to yourself not only your strength, but to show you that he's doing this. He's going to do the same thing, the same way. He doesn't change his actions at all. He'll come to you in the same format that he always does. So hold on tight. Stay strong. And we'll go from there. All right, so that's BB. Texas. Texas, your question. Texas, I get it that we have the Knight of Swords for you, Texas. We have the Knight of Swords for Texas. And it talks about the Knight of Swords, talking about these big changes that keep happening. This switch of personalities. You have to understand, first of all, Texas, that alcohol is a -- reason that people's moods change, that they become irritable, that they become indecisive is a good word. They become argumentative. Now, I'm not saying everybody who drinks gets that way. Some people just get really silly, goofy, and fall asleep. And some people get what they call beer muscles. And some people start feeling like they're head honcho again, and they start feeling like they're going to take control back, and they're going to feel like if you're the one who doesn't want them to drink so much, if you're the one that keeps them from that party, so to speak, then they're going to get rid of the person or the thing that's going to keep them from doing what they want to do. Relapse is very common. And your person knows, Texas, that drinking creates a lot of anxiety. It creates a lot of arguments. It creates a lot of problems between the two of you. This is not because of you. It's not because of anything that you've done. Texas, I need you to know that this situation is all about that person. That person not being happy with themselves. Therefore, they drink to cover things up. They drink to hide so many different things. So please know that this rash behavior, very impulsive behavior, it's like as if he's not getting what he wants, then he's going to be like a little kid and throw a tantrum. So the reason he's going to push you away, and you're just going to have to sit and wait this one out. And when he finally decides that he's had enough of the alcohol, then he's going to want to communicate with you. Don't allow him to mistreat you. Don't allow him to play yo-yo games with you, okay? Make sure you hold your ground. And if he's treating you badly, then you're the one that has to stand up for yourself and say, you know what? I'm not doing this. So when you decide to get clean and sober, we'll talk. Until then, don't call me. And you're going to have to be strong. And if you do that, and he really sees that you mean what you say and you say what you mean, then he'll do that. Oh, Jelly, I wish. Definitely, BEBE. You got that right. BEBE says, little by little, be patient, all above all boundaries. Hey, Brooklyn, what's up, babe girl? All right. Next up. Who's next up? Next up, BEBE. Next up. Let me go back. Let's see. Tracy. Thank you, Shelly. Tracy. All right, Tracy. As far as April goes, Tracy, you're not here, are you? Are you here, Tracy? Is Tracy here? Anybody see Tracy? Hi, NEHA. Hi, NEHA. All right, I don't see Tracy. All right, so Tracy, I saw your question. So Tracy, I think your question has to do with partnerships, relationships, dating. And right now, you have the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse talks about having that loneliness feeling. It also talks about isolating. It also talks about withdrawing from social activities right now. It's kind of like keeping to yourself. I feel like there's some fear around relationships for you. It feels like in April, though, there is communication coming from somebody, but I feel like this person is somebody either you've already dated, somebody you've already been with, somebody that you're really not interested in getting back with, but I feel like you may rebound with them. I feel like you may rebound with them, meaning that you just don't want to be by yourself right now. You've been through a lot, and I feel like you will rebound because of the fact that you want to, you don't want to be by yourself, and that's pretty much what it's talking about. You definitely don't want to be by yourself. You're like, no, I've had enough of that. And I feel like there's I don't want to say a desperation. I don't want to say that, but I do feel like there's something here pulling you toward this person. Shoot. There's something here pulling you toward this person. And it's a temporary, okay? It's temporary. So during the month of April, you are going to communicate on the phone, texting, whatever, with somebody. Somebody is going to want to see you, make an offer to you. It's going to be up to you whether you take it or not. But if you're going back to something from the past, there's a reason that you're going to revisit that. There's a reason that you need to revisit that. If you need to convince yourself why it didn't work out, you're going to find it out very clearly. You're going to realize that, yeah, now I get it. Now I see why we're not together. It's going to make sense to you. Tracy, that is your reading. I'm on you right now. So if you missed a little bit of it, you're going to have to play it back. But I did say that there is communication coming from somebody from your past. And again, you may rebound and go back toward them for a minute, but you might be hesitant. There's fear there. You're unsure, but not wanting to be by yourself, not liking that feeling. Doesn't seem to be like you're not wearing that well. In other words, you're not good by yourself. Like you're okay, but you prefer to be with somebody. So just know you might have to revisit that situation to prove to yourself why it didn't work out. Second chances, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as there was no physical, mental, or emotional abuse, second chances, there's nothing wrong with that. Later on, there is going to be a cup that comes towards you. There is going to be an offer. But I need you to take your time. Take your time. Don't be so fast to make it so convenient for your partners. Don't make it easy for them. Show them they have to work to keep you. Okay? They have to bring something to the table. Don't accept anybody in that's not bringing something to the table. All right, Tracy Trace. All right, who's next? She's hogging the bed. That little girl. All right, Kat, you're up. Kat, what's your question, please? I didn't see any question in the payment, so what's your question, Kat? I would prefer you to have an attorney. I would prefer you to have an attorney. And if the attorney feels that they need to hire a private investigator, then that's what they'll do. But I prefer you don't pay them and you go through an attorney. Okay, Kat? If it's not too late to get a refund on them, do it. Okay? Get yourself an attorney. And that way there, you may not have to pay anything to that attorney until you get your estate, and then you might be able to pay after that. But definitely don't go with Intel. I'm sorry, but there's too much money at stake here. There was definitely theft and fraud, and that is exactly why you want an attorney, so that they can take the legal actions that are necessary, okay? All right, Kat. All right, who's next? NEHA. NEHA, type your question, please. And NEHA, congratulations on your car. It's beautiful. You and your husband look fabulous in front of it. You look a very adorable couple. Yeah, you'll be all right, Kat, if you go that way. Go legal. Go legal. Yeah. You saw a home a few days ago. You wanted to know if that's the house we would buy, because currently things seem to be a bit confusing on the home front. I feel like you guys are ready to embark on your own property. I feel like living amongst others, family members, is too much. I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity that opens up for you within the next 2 months total. I feel like you want to put a bid on this property, and I feel like there is something to do with finances that may be a struggle. But I feel like both of you have the same energy. Both of you have the same wants and desires. Both of you are on the same page. I feel like this home is going to go under contract very fast. So if it is in fact what you want, what exactly that you want, I suggest you take action on it quickly, is what I'm hearing. Whether you decide to get it or not is up to you, but you can definitely obtain this home, but you have to take the action. So that's the question for you. Are you going to take the action? Because I'm seeing if you take the proper action, yes, this can be your home. If you hesitate for 1 to 2 weeks, you will lose this home because it will go under contract quickly. Very quickly. All right. Yes, Helen, that's where the stuck energy is coming in with the finances. Exactly. It's exactly. But a lot of houses can be purchased depending on which program you go through. Some money down, some no money down, depending on what you can qualify for. Best thing that you can do is talk to someone and find out exactly what you qualify for and see exactly where the payments are needed, how much is needed for deposits or down payments. And also feel like there's something with one of your parents, either his or yours, that'll be willing to help you with a down payment because they'll be coming there often. Okay, anybody else for one question? Yeah, definitely put a bid in. And don't ever bid what they're asking for the house. If they're asking for $200,000, then put in a bid for, 165, something like that. A good enough bid, not too low because somebody will outbid you. Okay, well, contact the bank, make an offer to them on what you can afford. Make an offer because it's definitely cheaper than renting. There's no point in renting and renting because you're not getting anything for rent. Okay, Nia. You're welcome, Jelly J. Yeah, Jelly J, that's going to work in your favor. It's going to work in your favor. And this person's an asshole on a regular basis, but when it's time to fight, they're pretty good at what they do, and I feel like they have a very good connection with the courts. So you're okay, Jelly. Anybody else for one question? Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm watching it. I can't turn the camera to the TV, but I gotta. Yeah, that's okay. But he's feisty. He's feisty, and the judge knows that. The judge knows that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, BB. Thank you, BB. Hi, Melissa. Melissa, I'm doing one question for 4444. Do you have a question you want to send in for? Exactly, Tracy. That's exactly what I saw. Nobody that you really wanted to be with. Yep, that's what I saw. And like I said, I saw you taking a rebound. In other words, I saw you not wanting to be by yourself. So that's the only reason that you may opt to go with that person or spend time with them or accept a date with them. My pleasure, Nia. It's going to work out. Don't worry. Just like the car, just like I said about the car, and the house is going to work out too. Okay, Melissa, then you be careful with your money. Where you at, Melissa? What state are you in now? What state are you in, Melissa? Oh, you're in Missouri. That's where my daughter's at, in Missouri. My daughter's in Missouri right now. She just moved there. Yep. Thank you, Nia. She's in near St. Charles. Near St. Charles. They're staying in the Candlewood Suites right now because she didn't have any place to stay. And I think next week they're going to have to sleep in their car for a week because they're waiting to settle in on a house. And then I think they want to try to rent out one of the rooms in their house. I think. Yeah, that's where she's around. St. Charles. Yeah, why? Are you near there? Oh, my knee. Gosh, my knee hurts. You're 30 minutes from her? Oh, my God. Her husband just got a job at Boeing. Do you know where Boeing is? Her husband got a job at Boeing, and she got a job at some called ITC or LTC or something. I forget. Well, Melissa, she needs a place to stay for 5 days. Do you know anybody? Anything cheaper than $105 a night? 10 minutes from you? Oh, my God. They're buying a house somewhere around there. I don't know the address for the house. But they're in, there's, I helped them pay for a couple nights because they could pay for a couple and I paid for a couple. 3 nights for them to stay at that Candlewood Suites. But they need to, they need to find a place because their house doesn't close until the 14th of April. So unfortunately, I don't know what, I guess they're going to have to work and sleep in their car. You don't have any room there, do you? For the two of them? Okay, Melissa, let me know. Let me know. They just got to find a place to stay till the 14th. They're at the hotel until Monday. They have to leave Monday morning. And I don't know where they're going to go, but thank you so much. Yeah, text me on my phone number. You know my phone number is 609-733-2986. Yeah, BB's so worried about her too. BB's her bigger sister. 609-733-2986. Melissa. Yeah, they got a house. They qualified for a house, but they don't move into the house till the 14th. That's closing day, 14th. So they need a place to be. Monday, they have to leave the hotel by Monday morning. By Monday morning. Oh my God, we got this H&G family is amazing. Melissa, do you have a question? I'd be happy to answer a question for you. And if they're gonna stay, if you got them to stay with you, they could give you a little bit of money. They don't have a whole lot, but they could give you some money. Oh, wow. But listen, Melissa, you know my daughter, right? You know she's in recovery, and you know that she's sober and clean. She can't be around anybody with alcohol or drugs. I just got to tell you that ahead of time. She's doing so well, and we got to make sure that she's, in a good place. Because if it's a hotel that's a motel that's in a bad place, that she not a good idea. Okay, so let me know. But God, God forbid, pray to God no more relapses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, St. Louis is bad, I know. It's very tough in St. Louis, very dangerous in St. Louis. Yeah, definitely. Melissa, thank you so much. Yeah, please text me as soon as you know something. It's 12:15 here, so I know you're an hour behind me. So I'll be going to bed shortly, but if you text me, I'll reply back to you tomorrow or in the next couple days. Let me know what's going on. I appreciate so much, and Mandy definitely will help you in any way she can. Trust me. As will I. I understand, Melissa. Thank you for that honesty. Thank you. All right. Yeah, please let me know. You're welcome, Tracy Chase. Thank you, Melissa, so much. Oh my God, God has answered my prayers. BB, BB, I tell you, you gotta light another candle and light a candle for Melissa, please. Oh gosh, I could sleep tonight. Now I don't have to worry so much. Thank you, Melissa. I'm so worried. You know, her recovery is the most important thing in the whole world. Because without that, she won't have her job. She won't have anything, or her marriage. It's crazy. I'm just dying. Thank you, Melissa. God bless you. Thank you so much. You just don't know what you just did. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Melissa. I hope you're doing okay. Did you have a question, Melissa, you want to ask me? You want to ask me a question? Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, if you have a question, I'll answer. It's funny because I was going to say that anyway, that I'm sure that with the donations we can just do your question, but then you turned around and said Missouri, and I was like, what? Yeah, ask me anything. Right, Nia? I'm telling you, H&G is the strongest family in the whole world. It's stronger than the blood family that I have. This family is stronger than my blood family. Yeah, I feel like there's a trust. Is there a trust thing going on, Melissa? Is it trust? A trust issue? Thank you, Melissa. We love you too. Yeah. I'm being told to trust God. Oh my gosh, Jelly J. Yeah, Melissa. Texting behind your back, talking to somebody else behind your back. Um, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Because I feel like you're right. I feel like sometimes your mind can take you a little further than what it really is. It's not as bad as you think it is, but it's enough that it throws a red flag. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, right, BB? Yep. You're welcome. You know, Melissa, long time I've been talking to you. And you give so many people an opportunity to show you who they are. And all I can say is when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And I mean that wholeheartedly. When somebody shows you who they are, meaning by their actions, by their behavior, by their sneakiness, by lying, manipulating, believe them. Okay? Don't don't allow anybody to steal your joy, make a fool of you, manipulate you, make you think you're crazy. Don't trust it. Absolutely. You could come on this channel and it's probably the safest place that you could come to express yourself, talk about things, not be judged. Um, Everything. Yeah, was the health things going on with you from your gynecologist? Is there health things with a gynecologist? And something with blood? Are we talking about BB, you know. Um was it yeah, no, listen, if you go fast, go fast, get to the doctor and you'll be okay. Hesitate and wait more than 3 more months and you'll have a problem. So it, is it like lesions? Is it lesions, Melissa? Thank you, BB. I couldn't come up with a word. Is it like lesions? Is it lumps? Cysts, lesions. Okay. Okay, no, it's actually your uterus. It's not a tumor. What I want you to understand is that you need to go to the doctor because it is your uterus has dropped. Okay? Because you can feel like a ball up there, right? Yeah. So please go right tomorrow. Make appointment for urgency. Tell them it's an urgent appointment that you need and let them know what you feel and and you go tomorrow, and if you need to call me, text me, then you do it. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You may need to get a hysterectomy, but it's okay. Be more scared if you wait. Listen to me carefully. Be more scared to wait. All right? Because your uterus may have dropped. Because you had, how many children do you have? 3? Do you have 3 children? How many children, Melissa? All C-sections, yeah. But the pressure from having that many births is where the problem comes in. So I don't feel like you have cancer. I don't. I don't feel like you're dying. You're not. But I do feel this is a medically emergency. You do need to go to the doctor. So get yourself tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you got work, you got to call out. You got to go call late. Whatever you got to do. But you need to go tomorrow. All right? You're going to be okay. I promise you're going to be okay. But you need to address it. If you wait, then I can't promise you're going to be okay. But if you go tomorrow, I can promise you're going to be okay. I can promise you're going to be okay. And it's not going to be as scary as you think it is. Yes, please call them first thing in the morning. Yep. Don't lift anything heavy. Okay, no more lifting anything heavy. Get your legs shaved. Do everything you got to do to prepare yourself for the GYN visit. And if you can't go to the GYN, you go to the emergency room, whichever works best for you. If the GYN doesn't get you in on an emergency appointment and you tell them it's an emergency, tell them you're bleeding and you can feel a big lump up in your vaginal area. So you just tell them that. All right? Be very specific with the nurses because otherwise if you just say I need an appointment, they're not going to let you in. Or they might not fit you in. All right? So if that doesn't work, then you go to an emergency room, okay? All right. You let me know. You text me or call me. I'll be at work, but I can still get the call. All right? I'll be waiting. All right, honey. All right, everybody. Well, listen, I'm gonna go. It's 12:30. I'm gonna go to bed. Melissa, thank you again for everything. Thank you for thinking of my daughter. When here you're not feeling well, sending love and light to you. BB sending a lot of prayers. Shelly sending prayers. We're all sending prayers for you. So stay strong. You're gonna be fine. But just go to the doctors. I know it's scary because it's unusual, right? I know it, but you're gonna be okay. I'll be making the other call tomorrow also. All right, well, you take care of you first. You got plenty of time to make the other call. Don't you worry about it. You take care of you first. Okay? Because if worst comes to worst, I use my credit card and get her 2 more nights. I just can't do 5 more nights or 6 more nights. I can't. I can't. But um, you just take care of you. Right now, my daughter will be okay. I need you to take care of you. All right, BB, good night. Good night, everybody. All right, Melissa, you do got this. You're going to be okay. I promise. You're going to be okay. You call me right away, all right? I'll be there. You call me. I'll leave my phone on at work tomorrow. Call me. Good night. Good night, Trace.